Hey guys, it's Andrew here. Hope you're having an awesome day. I just wanted to shoot a quick video. This probably will be my last video. I think Fudgy's days are almost numbered. Look, when it comes to opposing the judge, I'm a relative newcomer. I can't remember when I first posted my first video. It might have been a couple of months ago now. And I was just so pissed off with him on the day that I just sort of threw a video up there. And then I realised just afterwards just how much of a massive effect these videos have had, not because of my skill set when it comes to shooting a video, but because they're there to stay. They're ranking all over YouTube, they're ranking all over Google, and that's pretty good and it's great for people that are thinking about getting involved with this criminal, because if they do some research, they'll soon find that what he's really all about, which is ripping people off. He's been doing it since 1979. So huge thanks to those people that have come before me and been fighting the cause. Fudgy must be starting to shake in his boots, because there's a lot of people right on his tail. And I wouldn't be surprised if he hops in his little whatever it is and does a bit of a runner if the authorities don't get to him first. But he'll always be looking over his shoulder. His days are numbered. And with regards to Tom Whittler, well, what do I say? He's just a bloody old fool, really, for being involved and being associated with the judge. And with regards to Wifey's brothers, well, they'll probably go down as well, which would be a good thing. There's nothing I'd like more to see Fudgy behind bars where he belongs. He's an absolute criminal. He's been doing this for years and years and years. It's just unbelievable, really. You may recall, or if you haven't heard, he made a threat, threatened me on the 27th, the 11th, 18 on one of his calls. I'll play that recording after this. He threatened legal action. He said that he's got his legal people in place and they're coming after me. And I still haven't heard anything. So that really in itself is proof enough that he's full of shit. It's the best way of putting it. The next day I got a cease and desist email from Peter Pan and Associates, which is his fake law firm. We call it Peter Pan and Associates, and it's his head lawyer or chief lawyer is Tinkerbell. It's just a joke, and his bark's a lot worse than his bite, and he relies on that. He just you confront the judge about anything, he goes off his tree and he scares people and kicks you out. And that's just the way he is. He's a demented excuse for a human being, and sadly though he's hurt so many people along the way, and not just by taking the money off them, but mentally he's really had a negative effect on so many people. Like I said, I'll play the recording of him carrying on after this, but just in closing, I'd like to say thanks to everybody who's put up the good fight. Like I said, I'm a relative newcomer to all this, so many people have gone before me and still are, bringing the judge undone, and he's just about undone in my view, and it's good riddance. I wish everybody all the best. My advice to those that are still following the judge, please be careful, because by association, I'm not saying you will, but you might get into trouble, but I wish you all the best. And with regards to the judge himself, all I've got to say to you, mate, is you can go and get rooted, and you'll end up where you belong very shortly, I believe, and that's either on the run permanently or behind bars. So that's it for now. I'll play the recording after this, and I wish you all the best. Over and out. Bye now.
It has also been a pain trying to put out little fires here and there. The latest one is in Australia from a fella called Andrew Plymmer. Well, the good news is I have contacted a series of defamation lawyers in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, and I'll be going for this guy. You see, in the law of defamation, the fellow shouting scam will have to prove the scam. I don't have to prove anything. So let him prove the scam, and I will prove to the judge what we've got. I'll prove to that Australian judge what his brothers and sister judges have said about native title. So not a problem. So Andrew Plimmer, if you are listening, remember the picture of the middle finger you sent me? When I'm done with you, Andrew Plimmer, you will know where that middle finger ends up. Okay? I hope you have a deep enough nostril. Okay? Now, that's not a threat, Andrew Plimmer. That's a promise. All right? When you step on a king cobra, don't expect a whistling tune. All right? You have crossed the Rubicon. There's no going back. Now, interestingly, this Andrew Plimmer fella never paid for the program. But he's talking like he's been scammed.
Just in closing, the judge mentioned that or claims that I haven't paid to be in the program. Just to clarify that, I came in with a $500 position and a $1,000 position. And my partner, and I talked about that actually in one of my other videos where I showed the actual bank receipts. And my partner also came in with a $500 position. And embarrassingly, I brought in another 24 people into the program. And sure, some of them just spent $250, but some spent over $10,000. Two people bought trusts. And when one of my friends questioned the judge about paperwork for the trusts, and the judge just got angry and told him to piss off, as he usually does. And so I'm not sure how much in total those people put in, but it was a substantial amount of money. I know that some people put in over 150, not from me, but my people, but some people put in over $150,000. I know two people that did that. And yeah, so look, I'm sure that if anybody's sitting on the fence, this video is proof enough, I think, that the judge is a con artist and can't be trusted. And for those that are still following it and believe in the judge, well, I'm sorry, guys, but you need to wake up because, you know, if the judge is telling the truth, he's exactly right. You know, my videos are defamatory. And but we do have the evidence, we have the proof, and hence there's no defamation cases whatsoever. So, you know, like I said earlier, he'll either run away in his little, tinker off in his little golf cart with Tinkerbell, or he'll be behind bars, and I hope it's the latter. I really do hope he's behind bars, and I think, like I said, I think he's starting to shake in his boots. So once again, all the best, and once again to you, Judgy, you can go and get rooted, mate. Bye now.